Hello, fashion friends, and happy Thanksgiving. I hope you got lots of turkey and dressing. I know I did. And I really wanted to bring you a video that's going to be all about 12 trends that are out of style for winter 2025-26 and what is in style. So, what to wear instead. And I do recommend wearing what you love. But there has been a huge shift in fashion from minimalism to maximalism, so making a statement, and then quiet luxury to lazy luxury, which I will explain that to you later on in the video. And I also wanted to include links in case you wanted to shop, so you'll see them in the left-hand corner of your screen and in the description. So thanks so much for watching, and remember to love your neighbor and be kind. Since it's winter time, let's talk about knits first. And what is out of style in sweaters are your basic crew neck sweaters like this gray cashmere one that I'm showing you. And these are going to be relegated more towards layering, so don't give them away or anything. Still keep them, just layer them because what is on trend is making more of a statement. So the Fair Isle sweaters are a big trend this season and are what are replacing those. And I love this Varley one because it's still very classic looking, but still makes a statement. And I think you can wear this with loads of different things. And there's also one from Loft that has pink with the ivory, and I just thought that was really pretty and fresh looking. And then you can find some elegant styles like this one that's from Nordstrom. And I love how this is put with the skirt and it just looks very elegant and but very easy. So we're looking for easy trends as well. And I also love this Anthropologie Fair Isle bomber jacket. I thought it was very unique. So Fair Isle can be used in so many different things. And it just has a beautiful, unique look. Although it's been a classic print that we see every winter time, it's just not been as strong as it is now. And so definitely grab these over the weekend because they should be on good sale. And there's so many good ones, and they really are so easy to wear. Another knit that is out of style this season is a basic scarf like this blue one. And we all have these laying around and we grab them and throw them on. So what is in style is to actually find a knit like this one from Nordstrom that has the scarf attached to it. So it's integrated, it matches, and it makes a statement. And I thought this one was kind of funky. There's also one that I found that's Anne Klein that is beautiful and it has this nice pattern and it is all just nice and seamless all together. And then I found this from Anthropologie, which is a cardigan that has a little scarf attached that you can tie around your neck. And I thought that was fun. So we're seeing lots of really fun options in this. And then you'll find sets that are just matching. So there's a sweater from Old Navy that I thought was cool. And then it has the matching scarf. And I actually had one from Loft that was that way. They're sold separately, but they go together. And so if you buy the sweater, definitely buy the scarf that matches and you will be totally on trend this season. Now let's talk about something we all have worn for a very long time, and that's plain black leggings. These are out, and what is in are your stirrup leggings. And I have an example from Loft that I wanted to show you, and I thought this was a great outfit. And this is a good example of lazy luxury, which is low effort comfort yet chic and relaxed. And these stirrup leggings are low effort, but they still look chic. They actually are elevated to more of a pant than they are looking like a legging. And so I have another example from Spanx that I thought was really nice, and she has them on with a heel. So a lot of these look like they're dressed up. And then a leopard print, which leopard print is a very big trend still. And so I thought those were interesting. And then the last pair I want to show you is something that will probably blow you away, but it's a lace legging. And these, I don't know if I'm going to see a lot of people wearing these, but it is a big trend. So I would love to know if you would wear any of these. Now for another basic that is out of style, and it's your basic crew neck sweatshirt, like this one from J. Crew. And y'all, I had trouble finding just a basic sweatshirt because they've gotten so elaborate. But what is on trend is a high neck sweatshirt. So maybe a funnel neck like this one that I found in this set, which is so pretty. This is by Zella from Nordstrom and definitely on a good sale right now. You're also going to see sets from Target like this that are more of a corduroy. And this is a sweatshirt style that just has the half zip that has the high neck. And another half zip that is really popular is this one from Varley. And I think this one can be dressed up a bit because she has it on with just a skirt and sneakers, but a cute look. And this has been a very popular sweatshirt for a while. And then you're going to find some knits. So some sweaters that are half zip type sweatshirt styles that are in more casual outfits like this and in sets. And I just think they're fun and they're a little bit more elevated and look more chic, but are still as easy as your crew neck sweatshirt. So now let's talk about a combination trend. So things that you would wear together. And what is out is wearing your crew neck t-shirts underneath those blazers. And this is a very boyish look, and we want to swap it for something more feminine. So you'll want to choose maybe a lace top or bodysuit. And I loved this combination from Loft where they have this bright burgundy blazer that's a little Western with that feminine detail of the white lace underneath. And it really elevates both pieces, in my opinion. And there's also good combinations from Free People. They do some of the best lace tops, and I love this combo with the plaid blazer. So you can see how you're mixing florals and plaids here, and it's just beautiful. And you can also layer these type of tops underneath just little vests, and you can put them under dresses and make them more winter worthy, and they just look pretty fantastic. I've seen a lot of people around town wearing these under lots of different things, and I wanted to show you one of my favorite lace tops that is beautiful in color too, and it's not super sheer. I have this and it's on major sale, and this looks good under blazers and vests and dresses and all kinds of different things. So next time you go to pull out your blazer, think about a lace top that you can put underneath it. I know you have heard that brown is the new black, and that is so true. Black is out of style, and I found this photo of someone wearing black from head to toe, and you are just not seeing a lot of that this season. I know it stinks, but brown is where it's at, and so maybe find a cool monochromatic brown outfit because that is on trend, and I thought this one was beautiful because it has the lace top underneath it, so I had to find another example of that. And you're also going to see lots of other options in brown that you wouldn't think of, like your sequins. And I found this sequin skirt from Loft. They also have a dress. So we're seeing a lot of brown sequins where normally it would be black. And I think it's really pretty though. You're also going to find a lot of velvet and rich tones of brown in that velvet. So I found these, which are the Colette pants in velvet from Anthropologie, which are 30% off right now. And paired with pink, I thought it was so pretty. And the texture looks really good with brown. I think that's why we're having a brown season, because it's all about texture. And then you have this velvet dress in brown, which I thought was gorgeous. So a lot of these things that we're finding in brown are actually selling out really fast too. So I think people are really embracing this, and I think it's probably going to be around for a little while. Now let's look at some layering pieces that are out of style. And the first one is a casual shacket like this plaid one, which is a very common thing for people to wear right now with their jeans and boots. But you want to take this casual piece and replace it with something a little more chic, and that's going to be a barn jacket. These are very classic. They look polished and put together, but very easy. And the one from J. Crew that I'm showing you is just one of those very classic styles that you can wear with a lot of different things. And it has the corduroy collar, which is very common in a barn jacket. They also sometimes have the utility pockets. Most of them do. So this one from Pilcrow has those big utility pockets on the front. And this style jacket looks good, as you can see, with dresses or skirts and also your jeans. So it's very versatile and timeless. And I found this pink one that's embroidered that I thought was very unique and trendy, and it definitely makes a statement. So if you want a more statement piece, you could find something like this. It's by Ava Glaffey, and I just thought it was pretty, so I wanted to throw it in here. There's also a lot of quilted barn jackets that you can find if you have a little bit cooler weather. It gets a little more cold. You could have a quilted option that looks very classic and good, and then even longer options. So ones that are maxi or just calf length, like this one from J. Crew again. So you have lots of options in this style, and these definitely are timeless and something that you can still be casual in, but also versatile enough to dress up a bit, and they just look really chic and is a very good option for this season. So now for some real jackets. So something you might wear as a coat. The thing that is out of style is just a plain puffer jacket, whether you have the short length like this one or one that's a little longer that has the belt, but those plain Jane puffer jackets are out. And what you need to replace them with are your faux furs or your shearling jackets. And I found one that's a puffer jacket that's by Lauren, Ralph Lauren, and it is gorgeous. And you can see that it's made out of faux shearling. It's very chic looking compared to just the plain puffers. So this is where it is at with all the trends this season. So the more texture and luxurious that it looks, the better. And I also love the faux furs. One of my favorites is from Quince. This is $100 for this faux fur. I have it in tan, but they just brought it out in chocolate brown, and it's fantastic and can be dressed up or down. I also have a cropped version. I have this one, which is another chocolate brown version. So we're used to seeing a lot of black and tan faux furs, but this year it's chocolate brown, and this is really cute, y'all. It has a lot of cool texture, and you can dress this one up or down as as well. And then you can find a teddy version, which the teddy versions sometimes have a little bit of curly Q hair. And I have this one from Walmart. It's by Scoop and it's fantastic. And it's so incredibly soft. It even has a little hood on it. So it can be very casual, but very chic. And that is where the trends are going. And I am here for it. The next trend is a winter must-have, which is a coat. And what is out of style in coats is your classic pea coat like this one. It's double-breasted and fitted and is very structured. So the trend is moving more towards non-structured and flowy. So what is on trend is a maxi wrap coat. And y'all, these are so beautiful. And this one from Loft in this gray I thought was perfect. And these are nice and drapey, but cinch in the waist. So they're still very flattering. And then you have your plaid versions, which you're going to find, which are gorgeous if you want something that makes more of a statement. And this is a Ralph Lauren jacket if you want that Ralph Lauren look. And a lot of these are on sale at Macy's, so definitely check them out. And I also found a quince option that is a very nice price point, and it's a double wool that's very soft. And I loved the chocolate brown in this. And I also want to mention one more coat that's popular, that's a big trend, that's a shorter coat, and that is your scarf coat. And I wanted to put that in here because it is up and coming and so cool. I just got one. So if you want a shorter coat, this is great. And that scarf is attached. And the quince version is so inexpensive and it's comparable to $1,000 coat. So I think these are fun trends, and these go along with that lazy luxury, which is very chic but easy and casual. So I have to talk about jean trends, and the one jean trend that is still out of style is your stretchy skinny jeans, y'all. And look at this. It just looks so dated, especially if it has rips in the knee or somewhere on that leg. And what is on trend is a beautiful silhouette that elongates the legs, and there's two of them. So we've got flares and boot cuts, and I'm going to start with flares. This first one is my favorite. It's the Mother Weekender jean, which is the best looking flare jean ever, and there's a bunch on sale at Anthropologie this weekend. Then you have your 70s flares that are a little bit wider, and I have this one as well, which is another Mother jean, and it's gorgeous in this gray. And then there's really, really, really dark washes that are dark rinses. And this is a Madewell jean that just looks nice and clean. And you can see how pretty this is. And I think any body shape can wear a flare jean. And then I wanted to show you a Wrangler jean, which Wrangler is an up and coming fashion brand. So this one is a great price point, and it is a very good looking flare jean. But you also have boot cuts. If you don't like that wider opening at the bottom, there's slimmer openings. And my favorite boot cut is a Page, which this is the Laurel Canyon, and I have this and I love it. It fits well. It's a little expensive, but you can find them on sale this weekend, I promise. And then there is one that I tried from Nordstrom in my denim guide, which I did an ultimate jean guide, so I will link that if you want to check it out. I tried on 60 pairs of jeans, and one of them was a NYDJ jean, and these are a great price point, fit really nice, have a lot of stretch, and I think this boot cut is excellent and just a perfect piece for your wardrobe. So definitely, if you haven't gotten into the boot cuts and flares, that is a trend that I think is going to last a very long time. So it would be a good time now during Black Friday sales to grab one for yourself. So now let's talk about what is going on in jewelry. And I love this trend. So what is out of style are your dainty necklaces, and especially layering them. And we've been doing that for a while. So of course, since we're moving away from the more simple things and getting to more statement things, your charming charms and brooches are really big right now. And I love this charm necklace that's on a scarf, because scarves are really big as well. And when you mix the two, it just makes a beautiful statement. There's also some that are multi-strand charm necklaces that are gorgeous, that I think are fun, and you can really have a good time with picking out things like this that are really customized to your personality. And then your brooches, I mean, these are something that I think this trend is just going to grow. I think it's going to be really big in the spring, but look at how good that looks on her vest, and it can really elevate some of your more simple plain pieces, and you can find some that just speak to you. And I loved these from Anthropologie. It comes in a set of three, $28 for 3 brooches, and they're 30% off right now, so they would make a great gift, or just a me gift, a you gift. And I also wanted to show you this Blackberry and Mouse little brooch that I found at Nordstrom. And this is by Bill Skinner Studio. Very unique brooches on Nordstrom with these. I thought they were so cute and colorful. So if you have brooches that you have from previous years, which you probably do, pull them out and start putting them on your blazers and sweaters and jackets and coats for this season. Now for my second favorite accessory, which is handbags. And what is out of style in handbags are your quilted chain bags like this Tory Burch. And I know these have been around for a while and people love them and they are classic, but stick them in your closet for now. They're a little tired because right now it's more of a cozy aesthetic and they just don't go that well. So what does go well are your really large slouchy bags. These are perfect for the styles that are going on right now. And I love this one from Quince, which is a very beautiful suede, and you're going to see a lot of nice soft textures on these bags, which is also great. And I found this one from Madewell that has some studs because that's a big trend too. So these are little studs, and this is a fun bag to have, and this is an easy shoulder bag. And there's also a nice affordable option from Walmart that I wanted to include, and I have this one in green. That's why I'm recommending it. It's a $23 and just a great little slouchy bag. And then I found this one in Anthropologie and had to add it to this section because it's fantastic in person. It has big chunky studs on it, so it definitely makes a statement, but it's still really slouchy, loose, and casual. And their bags come with a pouch that is an insert, so you don't have to go fiddling around to find everything. But these are wonderful. I love this trend. I've really enjoyed these bags. If you haven't tried it, just try it because there is some organization you can do with these bags to make them a little more practical for you. So definitely check them out and check out some of the deals that are going on in these this weekend. So I hope you had a happy Thanksgiving and had lots of food and lots of fun shopping. And I hope this video was fun for you to watch. And thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you next time.